It's appropriate. Why is he level 16 in the banner?
Good question.
Is this a good meme?
Radiant team ban.
Something I'm not in on. No Veil for Bugner. Well, he didn't buy Veil. No one buys Veil really anymore.
I like Veil.
I mean, it's still sometimes bought on like Sand King because his base damage is so high on his spells, but don't see a lot of Veil like you used to. Like Zeus is never buying a Veil. He's too busy to buying Ether Lens,
I've seen
Aghanim's
it
Blink,
a couple
etc.
times on a 4 Tiny, where you like Blink Veil, and then afterwards you can get stuff like Yules and E-Blade.
Oh, I guess Veil makes sense on Tiny because he's another hero with massive base damage. So anything to amp it is pretty good. I think maybe just Veil's been nerfed too much. I don't know.
I quite like it on bursty supports. I don't think mids really tend to build it because you're just better off getting like a Kaya or Bloodstone or something at that point.
Well, there was a time when the stats were so good on Veil that it was being built when it gave armor and regen. You saw it on Queen of Pains, you saw it on Necrophoses, you saw it on everything, Death Prophets.
It's still really cheap. I don't think they nerfed it that much. Because they actually reduce the cost, but reduce the stats as well.
But it used to reduce magic resist, now it increases spell damage taken. So it's a bit different. We've said in chat, we'd love to see a Brood pick. No one has played Brood in an in-house, in a casted in-house.
Wait, okay, who's the massive hit in chat that wants to see a Brood game?
BG 50012. No, they didn't say anything about Axe ban. It's just default now. Midnight just knows. There's no point even saying, like, oh, you've banned Axe again. It's just, yeah.
I'm curious why the first phase banning Quap. I don't think we've seen Quap in a while.
I don't think we've ever seen a first phase Quap. Ever. Have we? Oh, a bad one.
Yeah!
Brexx is happy.
That's probably Tim.
Oracle first banned again. I mean, Debate Mail's now made enough of an impact for it to be first banned. I love it. Yeah, I played a Baden ranked. I played a solo ranked game yesterday as a Baden. I won it. Easy.
10 seconds remaining.
It's quite good against Warlock.
You can dispel Shadow Word aggressively. You can dispel Fatal Bonds. That's quite nice. You're not going to die from his combo.
If you get Fatal Bonds altered, you can ult to remove the stun from yourself and the Fatal Bonds, and then you can shield someone to remove both from them.
Yeah, at the same time. That's true.
And if you get Lotus, you can do it on a third person, I guess.
Thanks, Howie. Oh, follow and subscribe.
Sub.
Hype. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, sub hype. It is loud. I've made it less loud, but it's still loud. I need to make it even less loud. I like it loud. Wakes up all the viewers who are kind of lurking.
Well, what's the sound? I've got it muted.
Dragon Knight ulting. That's when people sub. It's the sound of Dragon Knight's ultimate. I haven't got like a custom sound yet, so.
10 seconds remaining.
How he finally found his way to the stream.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, thanks for the sub. I was not expecting that. I think I'm on like 11 subs right now. I hit 19 at one point. That's why we have 2 emotes now. But I didn't quite hit 25 to unlock all 3 emote slots.
Is it permanent once you get it?
Yes, once you've hit it, you never lose it. So all of my subs now have access to 2 emotes, even if I go down. Thanks for the resub. So you can use Rally Cry, no, not Rally Cry, Rally Cheer and Rally Love. But Rally Cry, I need 25 subs. I didn't quite hit that, but maybe one day. Very popular stream today. The popularity of the streams are so hard to predict because some days I'll randomly be on 20 viewers the whole time, and other days I'll be on, like, I won't go above 10. And I don't know what it is, just random factors, I guess. Not that I'm that bothered. Anyway, back to the game. Lich. And Lena.
I wonder if they'll ban Grimstroke.
Which team? For the Lich?
The team that doesn't have Lich on their team.
Lena's not bad with Grimstroke. Double Laguna Blade hurts.
True.
How many am I? 25. I was 19 subs was the closest. I think currently I'm on 11 subs. It goes up and down depending on like if people remember to or want to resub with their Twitch Prime. I'm on 12 subs right now.
10 seconds
I mean,
remaining.
I feel like Lich Grimstroke has not worked in the recent
5
games.
seconds remaining.
Like it's been drafted a few times, not worked.
I don't know if it's a... I don't think it's a bad combination. I think we just need to coordinate better with it, because quite often what would happen is you just not get combo off because people would just die on their own in the middle of nowhere. and then it'd be like, our combo's useless now because one of us is dead.
Yeah, true. You have to like 3, 2, 1, go, but then you are support, so positioning can always be slightly tricky when there's a really fed core trying to one-shot you all the time.
Especially since they're not particularly mobile supports.
That's true. They're both pretty slow.
Like, it doesn't do a lot if you're just getting ran at.
Yeah. Now, V-Man's biggest fan, BG, in the chat. It seems like he plays a lot of mid heroes, which we don't see very often. I'd love to see a Brood, because I am a Brood player, but you never ever see Brood in these in-houses. And it sounds like Huskar, that's a hero we used to see sometimes played by Ross, but has gone massively out of favour.
I don't think it's very good, to be honest, at the
10
moment.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I feel like Huskar might get some love next patch.
5 seconds
But then
remaining.
you don't want Huskar to be too strong, because otherwise he just literally rolls over the game. But I feel like you need to make him... Maybe can they make him scale better to late game?
Well, they kind of started to by changing his talent and stuff, because now you get pure damage at 25 and 175 attack range.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Because it makes your Burning Spears pure damage. I don't think it makes it pierce BKB though. So maybe that's part of the issue with it.
True. Yeah, maybe he does need some BKB piercing abilities. And I agree, this patch I think has actually been quite good. Yes, the Sven is a little bit oppressive. Some of the cores are too strong, Faceless Void, etc. But as far as the patches go, I don't feel like this one's too obnoxious. Like, there's been a lot worse patches, and the in-houses have been, pretty varied, quite exciting.
You know, I'd like it if they buffed Huskar's Ag slightly. Do you know what it does?
It's changed so many times. One time it was low cooldown.
Yeah.
Cast range.
So cast range is now has 20 talent, and the Ags now makes Lifebreaker taunt when you cast it.
Oh yeah, like a subdual.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 second taunt though, so it doesn't last that long, but it does pierce BKB.
Wow, that's weird. I forgot about that. Yeah, MKB got nerfed like 3 times in a row, and it's still too good.
Well, MKB hasn't actually been nerfed that much. They just added a recipe to it, right?
Well, remember they changed it to give it more attack speed, which was a buff.
But
then they added the recipe, and then they made the recipe even more expensive. It's still too good.
I believe they reduced the damage on it when they did that, though. When they added the more attack speed. Because they sort of switched it round. They made it an attack speed right.
They did, which is better, because obviously it procs on attacks, so you want more attack speed. And that did nerf it a few times for Windranger, because Windranger doesn't care about the attack speed. But it's still too good on her.
10 seconds
It's a supporter ban.
Potentially. Could be pos for Underlord. We've seen that before in an in-house, and it won.
Jesus.
Now, this is one of the worst cores in the game. I guess you pick it against a bad not Underlord, but Slark is statistically a terrible, terrible core right now. But if it's played by a good player, it can still do well.
It's good against all 3 heroes the Radiant has right now. You can purge off all of Lich's stuff that he throws at you, and it's really good at chasing down Underlord and Abaddon.
True, Abaddon's not going to silence a Slark. Underlord's not going to root a Slark. Lich can't do much apart from a Sinister Gaze. But then, Lich isn't that bad against Slark, because if you pop Frost Shield, you're not going to take a lot of damage.
True, but he will steal more stats from you.
He'll steal stats, but he won't hit hard. So yeah, pros and cons. Death Prophet is a hero I like. It's nice to see a mid-hero picked before the final pick.
I think if they wanted to pick the Underlord here, they probably should have banned the Slark, even if it's not that good, because it's just such a bad lane matchup for you, I think.
I don't think it's that bad, because in the early game, you can man up and you can just put down Firestorm, just right-click him. I feel like Underlord does click pretty hard, as long as you're not trading indefinitely.
I don't think he does that early, though, because your passive's really weak at the early levels now. I don't know if you remember that.
Level 1 is quite weak, yeah. Well, we'll see.
Because it used to get... Sweeps used to give, like, 8 or 10 attack damage at all levels or something. It was like 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And now it's 2, 4, 6, 8. So until you have level 3, it's
yes,
really,
they did nerf Underlords, because Underlord went through this weird phase where he had like 60% win rate, and he was in every single game.
Well, he still has like a 56% win rate.
There's no way it's that high.
Yeah, 56% in Divine.
Is that... Oh. Well, at the moment it says 54.8 here. Oh, that's Herald. Why am I...
You're looking... Oh, I was on the hero page.
54. 54% win rate. He's actually, you're right, still the 4th highest win rate hero. So he's still statistically amazing.
If you go to his hero page, it says 56. I don't know which is more.
Okay, that's weird.
I think one of them slightly delayed.
Night Stalker. This is a hero I like. This is a hero I like. Sorry, no room for Herald Dota here. This is, well, this is a mixture. Who's our lowest ranked player at the moment? Some legends? I think we go from legend to immortal here. We've only got one immortal player, which is Ross. You divines. Kinder Surprise is a Crusader. Okay, our lowest rank is Crusader at the moment. You've lost 400 MMR calibration. I'm still midway through my calibration.
I might try to recalibrate. Just as I've already lost 300 MMR, I can't get much worse.
Got 7 to go. I just thought it'd be fun. I couldn't help it. I thought I'm gonna press the button.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
I think I mentioned this previously when I used to play Abaddon a bunch in houses, but I think picking Slark into Abaddon's a massive bait pick because you think it lanes well against it, but
I feel like this is a problem. You
yeah.
don't. You need a core who's going to win the game, not just win the lane. Like you can win the lane if you're still a useless core. It doesn't matter. You need to be a core actually good for the whole matchup.
Do you think they put Abaddon safe lane here, or do you think it's going to be pos 4 or 5?
I don't think it's going to be a core. I don't think. I think they'll pick a pos 1 last.
Because I think Lich is traditionally a pos 5, right?
Radiant team.
Yes.
But you don't want to lane Abaddon Underlord into Slark.
You want to put Lich. You can go Lich Underlord, and Abaddon can support the pos 1. I think that will happen. Now Dark Willow, that's going to be an Ollie mid Willow. So we've got Miles offlane Night Stalker, pos 1 Juju, and Lena Warlock support. They've gone for Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer is quite a smart pick here, but he has to be careful for the Night Stalker. Because if Night Stalker can get on top of Phantom Lancer, that's pretty much the biggest counter, right? He can't get out of the silence, he's an easy pick-off. But Slark traditionally can't outcarry a Phantom Lancer because Slark is pretty terrible when it comes to clearing illusions.
I was going to suggest Morphling for Radiant, but I don't think anyone on that team really plays it.
Morphling's one of those heroes you have to be quite good at to play it.
Yeah, because it lanes quite well, and it also works quite well with stuff like Abaddon, because any healing is just ridiculous, because you just morph down, get healed, and then you're back on full health.
Yes, yeah, that's a good point. Go to 1 HP, get Mist Coil, go back up. Yeah, the way percentages work are weird, aren't they? It means you can do Warlock with Morphling as well. We'll see. I mean, Ollie's Dark Willow is something to be feared. You notice that he doesn't play normal mid heroes that often. So we saw Juggernaut mid, and now we're going to see Dark Willow mid. But you know, that's just Ollie things.
I do think it struggles against the PL though, later on.
Dark Willow.
Yeah.
I feel like you're right, but Night Stalker, Dark Willow, they've got potential to get a lot of pickoffs early game. You know, nighttime, it's terrifying if those two run at you. You're silenced, you're taking Bedlam damage, you're dead.
Because the issue for the Dark Willow is your only real AoE is Bedlam, and if you have illusions, it's being spread a lot.
Prepare.
Yes. It is. So you need to go on him before he can do that, really. You know, go in with the Night Stalker, get the silence off.
Well, you can still spawn illusions, though, if you're hitting them, right? Because it doesn't...
You can't hit... You can hit Night Stalker. You can't hit the Willow.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. No crying in my chat, please. This is a happy zone. Yeah, Phantom Lancer and Slark. We don't see these heroes much. We're too busy seeing Sven, Faceless Void, but they're all banned, of course. Anti-Mage, I think he was banned too.
Okay, so yeah, they are putting Lich with the Underlord.
It makes much more sense. Lich is good against Slark. It's somewhat in the early game.
30 seconds to battle.
It's just that spell is too strong. Was it Frost Shield? 60% damage reduction if you max it.
I feel like the Radiant safe lane might struggle against Night Stalker Lena, though. They're not a very strong lane.
They're not the strongest lane, but it is Ross, and Ross knows what he's doing. 63 base damage and 5 armor. I think he'll be okay. Going to be a bit of a fight for the rune. Never mind, they're just going to chase him off. Whoa, quite a lot of damage exchanged in the top lane. But they do have the heal. Draken's playing Warlock for the second game in a row, I've just noticed. Oh, he's standing right on top of the Firestorm. Only gets 2 ticks of damage off, though. B-Man, he's low on mana.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
He's not got any mangoes either. Draken is like, I'm just going to fight you. But is that wise? We've got another Frost Blast coming.
Yeah, he's got a mango for it.
He does.
So he could, yeah.
He's brought 3 mangoes to this lane and 2 clarities. He brought literally nothing but regen. Wow.
I mean, the hero needs so much mana because it doesn't have sacrifice anymore, does he?
Alright, let's get these cams going again. Where's my cam sticker? We'll start in reverse, so let's go Miles. And there's the first cam. So which lane do we think first blood is likely to happen? And take a bet.
I want to say mid.
Mid. You think Ollie's got it in him, or you think Debate Mail will somehow pull out the kill on Ollie?
I think either Ollie will kill Debate Mail or he'll get greedy dive tower and Debate Mail will kill him off the field, off of the Spirit Siphon.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Going into Shadow Realm doesn't break Spirit Siphon, does it?
That's a good question. I don't think it does if it's already on you.
I say that mostly because I can't see a Warlock Slark killing anyone and not really the Lich Underlord either.
Hey, the player cams are voluntary. How it's it was up to them if they want to show them, and everyone does. Yeah, this is quite a new thing, us showing player cams, but it's been really fun to do it. People have enjoyed it. It kind of makes it seem a little bit more than just a pub game because you've got a cast, you've got player cams.
Top lane.
Ooh, maybe there will be a first blood. Juju's taking a lot of damage. He's standing right on top of the Firestorm, but he does have the heal from the Warlock. And now VMA is completely out of mana and has no regen.
Yeah, Tim's got mangoes for him.
Yes, I guess.
Oh, this reminds me actually. There was a pro game recently where I think they had like a Wraith King, and one of the supports just kept going back to base to pick up mangoes because one of the enemy team had a defusal. So in fights, he was just carrying like 12 mangoes and trying to make sure the Wraith King could respawn by using it on his teammate.
It's sad, but at least mangoes allow Wraith King to actually be able to... Oh, maybe Ollie's going to find first blood? Not quite. Debate Mail pops verified just in case, but Ollie is now completely out of mana, but he's got the full bottle coming. Debate Mail, he's still 100 gold from his bottle, or 75 gold at least. That's a good question. If V-Man stood up, would he be smart on the bottom half as well?
No, he's just naked.
Or does he... That's what I call my lockdown outfit. When I was working, I would always put a shirt on to teach my classes, but I'd just be wearing shorts on the bottom.
I mean, you can't see his background, so he could just be sat like on a toilet.
Why would he be playing Dota on the toilet?
I don't know.
I mean, you never have to get up anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, gift a sub if you call the minute window in which Slark dies first. Alright, it's Juji playing Slark. Is he likely to die in the early game? Karen's gone 8 minutes. Right, you got to pick a time. You first. What minute window? Oh, Tim may go down. Is this going to be the first blood? Did we call it wrong? Oh, can I call 4 minutes? 4 minutes. That's cheating. No, he didn't die. Oh, wrong. We're wrong. Wait, Draken gets the first blood. Oh.
Yeah, he got shadow.
Oh dear.
I think that was like the second last tick.
Okay, we can't say 4 minutes then. Karen said 8 minutes. I'm going to say Slark's going to live for a while because he's going to play really safe. I'm going to say 15. You can say...
I was going to say 12.
Okay, you said... We got 8, 12 and 15.
Dire's courier has been slain.
Ooh, courier slain.
Monster does that?
Ross found a courier. He's only level 3 on this Phantom Lancer. 2 points in the Phantom Rush. Hasn't got a single point Doppelgang. I guess he doesn't need it. Oh, there's a lot of damage going on here. Taking a bit of tower hit.
I mean, there's nothing to really purge, but you can dodge Lena's stuff quite consistently because of the wind-up.
It's just a nice spell defensively. Oh, we've got a little bit of a pause here. Why is the GG cam not loading? 12 minutes and 15 minutes. Yeah, it seems like GG's cam doesn't want to load, so I'm going to skip to midnight. Just tell him.
Normally.
Right, let's have a look at the lanes.
Vertical ham.
Yeah, we since we're using OBS Ninja like we used to, we're using for the CEA. People are using their phones, but some people have not managed to work out how to make it landscape, so this is what we have to deal with.
Hold on.
Why can't you do that? I can do that.
Yeah, what?
The Chad TGFH. Who's using TGFH?
Have you seen that clip of Suraction slaps his hotkeys?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was
So
funny.
good.
If you use WASD, you should actually uninstall. It's too late for you. Yeah, I agree. But
It was like
try telling Ollie that.
PN minus the exclamation point and the dollar symbol.
Yeah. I mean, Ollie's been using WASD for like 12,000 games.
I mean, Karen, Ollie is also no longer divine, so
That's true. If he was not using WASD, he'd be going up. I think there's nothing wrong with WASD movement. I'm just used to edge panning.
yeah.
And I also
personal
use
preference.
middle mouse button. I use a lot. But you know how I got used to using middle mouse button? It was just from casting, because you have to use it all the time when casting.
I wonder if it's possible to like have edge pan set up so that it moves with like one of those eye trackers.
Oh, what? So as you look up, it moves the
Yeah.
camera up. That'd be weird.
So like based on where you're looking, the camera.
Oh,
moves.
we're getting pretty aggressive in this top lane. Juju, he's going in. Is he going to find the kill? Yes, he does.
Mid
He's got
lane.
a lot of agi. I'm too busy looking at
Ollie's
top.
dying. Oh no, he's dead.
And did Ollie die?
No, he was very
No,
low. though.
Ollie's fine. Wow, Jabaitmail's really holding his own. Jabaitmail's another one of those players who plays above his rank. I can't remember what he is. He may be ancient. Same as Ollie, technically. But I still feel like he plays above his rank.
Yeah, stream chat. Take a drink every time stream says someone's above their rank.
It's only been 2, but I feel like people deserve the praise, right?
No, it's fine.
Oh, why another pause? Oh dear, that's Miles DCing. We've actually had not that many pauses in the in-houses recently. Been pretty good.
Speaking of hotkeys, I need to relearn some of my like hotkey setups. So I used to have a setup for like Phantom Lancer where I had like I had 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 was hero, 2 was illusions, 3 was the weak illusion from Doppel, 4 was the strong illusion.
Oh, strong.
Or the one that has 100% health, because that's the one that you can use to fake which one to use.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, it's good. I liked when they brought in that patch where if you set a keybind for any set of units, it would remember them. So for like Chen creeps, Brewmaster ults, you know, Visage illusions, familiars.
I wish I could be good at Visage. That hero seems kind of fun.
Ollie's played a fair bit of Visage. I've played it a little bit, but I'm just not good at using it in the late game.
Yeah. I think it feels really hard to play that hero in the late game because the familiars just become so weak, like health-wise. Because the health doesn't really scale, does it? It's just the damage.
Yeah. Well, Juju better not die for 10 minutes because I've called that he will have no deaths until 15 minutes, so...
Well, the pause time counts, right? So it's already 10 minutes now.
Oh, wow. No, I don't think so.
No.
So 12 and 15. So he better not die now. I mean, when he gets 6, I think he'll be fine. Yeah, plenty of health regen. He's being healed by Draken anyway. I mean, Draken's job is the ultimate babysitter. Stack camps, follow his core around, give him heals.
Press
Easy
W.
game. Then the last hit's actually looking pretty good on the Underlord. So V-Man's not struggled that badly against Slug, as I suspected. Unfortunately, Tim has been the one to die. He has died twice.
So,
Oh wow, that was actually a kill.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't know which lane it happened in. Ollie managed to find a kill on Jabaitmail. Got the Bedlam.
I called
Probably
that.
caught him in the Bramble Maze. Oh, if you're gonna do the T-Tors emote, how you're gonna be doing it a lot because I am not good at finding the kills while trying to cast and look at my stream chat and talk to people at the same time.
Wait, so if we win on 12 minutes him dying and him dying in 15 minutes, what happens if he dies on both? Do we get 2
No, it's the
minutes?
first one. It's the first one.
Okay.
I actually gifted 3 subs myself just to hit the 15 sub count so I could get the double emote. Then we went up to 19 subs, but we never quite hit 23. The thing is, the growth of this channel is limited because it's mostly just the same group of friends playing.
Yeah.
But I'm not aiming at the moment to try and grow it up. But I'm happy that I managed to get at least my first ever Twitch payment, which I'm going to talk about at the end of the game. But hoping to upgrade the website.
Do you like max essence shift on Slark? I've not played.
No, I actually think you need to put points in pounce early, or the cooldown's way too long. And I think you need points in Dark Pack and you need points in Essence Shift. I feel like maybe you could go 1, 2, 2 would be my favorite. I know some people like max Dark Pack because it's got very low cooldown. It's hard.
I hope he gets Ags. I've not seen an Ags on Slark in a while. I really like the Ags on Slark.
do you get paid for your own gift subs? I think you actually do. Yeah.
But I think it costs more than
It does.
you get,
it costs more than you get, but it still counts as money that you get paid. So yes, it does. It's weird that way.
That's quite fun.
Debatemel's popped his ultimate. I wonder why he did that. Was it for a kill on Ollie? I mean, Ollie's going back to base, so maybe. Now Debatemel can take the tower. They do have Glyph, so I'm guessing that's going to be used. Oh, this is a cool skin. It's like little butterflies. Not seen that before.
Oh. Structures are fortified.
That's nice. I like it. Bit of a fight top. We are chasing down Drekken, but now Juju's starting to put the pain onto V-Man, stealing the stats, one agi at a time.
3 at a time,
well,
actually.
one stolen, one stolen, 3 gained. But look at Pounce. Look how long the cooldown of Pounce is. It is so long. That's why I don't like rank 1 Pounce. Yeah, the thing about Prime subs is they're not automatic like every other sub. Like, you know, normal paid subs.
Yeah.
So some people don't, you know, forget to use them, or if they want to use them on other channels, I don't mind. That's up to them.
Speaking of Prime, you know what's done is that if you get student Prime.
Oh, Ollie, it's getting killed on Debatemel, and there it is.
Yeah, if you get student Prime and you don't remember to cancel it, because they don't remind you, they tell you after they've charged you for normal Prime once your student Prime runs out.
Scummy.
So I just got charged like £70 a few months back for that.
Oh, nice.
It's for a year, but like, yeah.
Ollie is level 9, highest level in the game by 2 levels. Once again, he's having a good mid lane. Did nearly die at one point.
It's no Meteor Hammer this time.
Oh, no. This is unlucky. This is like different different DCs each time. This is very rare. We haven't had this many DCs for quite a long time. I think, do I pay my Prime yearly? I think I do. I think I do now.
I mean, I didn't intend to play yearly. I just got the student version because that's the only way they did it.
Wasn't it free for 6 months? Was that it?
It was like free. I think it was discounted or something. I don't remember.
Paying yearly makes sense because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
All right, we're unpausing, ready to get back into the game. I don't mind paying up. I mean, if you're gonna have, like, I'm gonna. Oh, Juju very nearly died there. I mean, I'm always going to have Prime. I use it all the time, so I don't mind paying off up front, the one-off for a year because it's gonna save me money in the long run. Dota Plus, I think I'm still month by month Dota Plus. I might change that because again, I think I'm going to use that for a while.
Yeah, I
Spotify as well. Can you do Spotify for a year? I've got Spotify. I mean, Ollie finds another kill already. He's already got Blink Dagger.
I got the Spotify family thing where it's like,
oh,
you get like 5 accounts worth for like £10 or something, and then we just split the cost between me and my family.
I need to do family plan. So Ross just runs in and dies. No, he doesn't. He doppelgangs with the Aphotic Shield. No, this is big balls from Ross. Does get stunned. Will Miles find the kill? He's popped his ult. He's running at Ross. Yes, he will find a kill. He'll find a double kill here.
Well.
Yeah, turn around. He's going. He's not got any mana.
Okay.
Can't use the Void. I mean, that was a pretty ballsy play from Ross.
You should die here, surely. There's no ult on the abandon.
Yeah, he's got Aphotic Shield rank 3.
I don't know if I like Arcane Boots on POS 5 abandon. I think Tranquils you get so much more value out of because of Miscoil.
Yeah, I think... Oh, look at Ollie. Just runs straight in on Tim. Goodbye, Tim. Double damage.
That Frost Shield's not going to help.
This is so typical of Ollie, though. Get really fed early game, get the blink, run around, end up with like 100 kills, still lose the game.
Jerome, Charlie wants a lifelong subscription to your OnlyFans.
Alright, tier 3 subs could get the OnlyFans.
What's the reason for Meteor Hammer on Dark Willow? Do you like
Oh, this is an Ollie, this is an Ollie thing. No, just for farming. Just the farm. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't agree with it, but Ollie always does it, so there you go.
I guess if you get off the Curse Crown, you can get a full channel off without them doing anything.
He doesn't really use it in fights that often. He mostly just uses it to farm. I mean, Ross is only level 5, but actually they've really lost levels in the bot lane. I think because Ross didn't really
Do you remember that
get much XP from that last fight.
Do you remember that short period where like Spectres were getting like Meteor Hammer?
Oh, I love that. I'd still do it. Oh no, Tim, you're dead again. Goodbye, Tim. Unfortunately, Tim is 0-4. He's not had a good time, has he? I swapped to the Tim cam to see his face. He's talking to his team. He's cheerful enough.
Dire's top tower is under
Didn't realize how far ahead on kills Dire is. They're only 3,000 gold up though.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not like this is what I meant about the 5k gold net worth from last game was really insane because being 7 kills behind, it only just hit 4k gold difference. And now Ollie's just going to find another kill. Does get the Bramble, bit of Bedlam. Tanking some creeps though. Debate Mail, he was clever to use Spirit Siphon on the creeps, but Ollie is level 12. He's now got rank 2 Bedlam. It goes up 50 damage. Nearly doubles in damage.
Yeah, you don't get much heal off the creeps, unfortunately, though.
No, not a lot. Hinder is chasing Midnight. He's not going to find the kill. He takes quite a lot of damage. He may have to pop his ult. That's going to be okay. Here comes Tim. Running in. This is a good chance to get Midnight. And now Tim's going to find the kill. Goodbye, Midnight. Oh. Whoa, Midnight throws out the Laguna Blade, but the fucking shield will get the kill. Might as well. And there's an ult popped. Didn't realize the fight was still going on, but Miles will delete Tim. It's going to be surprised. You don't want to go into him. Yeah. He's got the borrowed time. Going to try and get into Procket. Ross died to a neutral creep. Not entirely sure what that was or why. I think it might have been a mistake. We've got a bit of a fight going on here. Juju, he's in the thick of things. Out comes the Golem, the Rock, but Juju's quite low. Even though he's being healed, he's going to have to back off.
You should have died there. That was the 12-minute window.
No, the 12-minute. We had to guess the actual minute. Ollie is now unstoppable. Juju's back in the fight, doing a lot of damage to Debate Mail. Can he find him? No pounce. It's only rank 1 pounce as a 20-second cooldown. This is why I do not like rank 1 pounce. I feel like you've got to max it. You've got to max pounce. Ross is only level 6. This is not good for a Phantom Lancer, a POS 1 Phantom Lancer level 6. I mean, when there's a level 13 Dark Willow in the game, Tim will be happy with that last hit. Yeah, he'll be happy with that. I mean, Ollie is now 6-0-0. A very typical Ollie game indeed.
Oh, Ollie's decided to get Blink before the Meteor Hammer. I didn't know if we saw.
Yeah, no, I did call the Blink, yeah. Okay, he went Blink very early. Yeah. It's whatever I want it to be, Harry. My channel. Usually taking quite a lot of damage there, look. Wow, he's below half. He's taking more damage. I mean, how long did he sit in that Firestorm wave for? Pretty much the entire time. I guess Meteor Hammer does let Ollie push as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Dark Willow can't really hit buildings much.
Can't really do anything outside of damage, so Meteor Hammer kind of makes sense.
His next item is Shivers, which is curious. I guess there's a bit of...
Whoa, V-Man, he's going down. He will find a kill, but he may die here. Yep, he dies. Wait, does this count? No, not quite, because our window was... Oh, I was so close. I said 15 minutes, and it's 14:30. Oh, no.
It could still happen.
What do you mean it could still happen?
Oh, is it the first death?
Yeah, the first death.
Okay.
If only he lived 30 seconds longer. Oh, well. Rip.
Dire's structures are fortified, just like me.
Well, that's his first death. I mean, look at the net worth lead now. 6,000 gold. Pretty substantial. Ollie's not going to bother going in for Kinder Surprise, but he's actually going to hit him with the Meteor Hammer. That's quite a lot of damage. 690 magic damage Meteor Hammer. And he's found Tim, and he's going to go for the kill. Yep, Shadow Realm. Running at Tim. Tim tries to go into the Creep Wave. In fact, he does find a bit of solace in the Creep Wave. Ollie pops the Illusion Room, and he'll kill Tim. Now Draken's being chased by the Radiant as they look for kill, but out comes the Terrorize. Really nice play. Now Draken's going to be safe. Though Debate Mail, he's found Draken. Bit of Shadow Word going to keep him up. So only rank 2. Curse Crown, it's going to find the stun in a second. Does he have time for another Crypt Sword? Yes, he does. Ollie throwing out the Meteor Hammer. Doesn't actually catch anyone. That's only the 4th kill for the Radiant, though. And there's another kill found by Miles. He actually finds Ross. Ross having a very different game from the first one. He is 0-3-1 on his Phantom Lance at level 7.
Small interaction I forgot about, actually. If you're under Dark Willow Terrorize as a ban, you can't ult.
Really?
Because it's like a silence and it's like a hex, kind of.
Is it?
I don't know, it's weird. So it's a fear, but you can't cast spells because it's like a silence and a stun kind of thing.
Wow.
It's weird. Because you're not stunned, but you're like silenced and you can't control your hero.
Okay. That's interesting. Look at the most last hits in the game. Actually belongs to Miles, who's also 3-0-0. I mean, when Miles has a good game, he has a really good game. Like, terrifyingly good game.
He's getting the Ags as well, which is going to help with the Phantom Lancer a bit.
Yes, Void Everyone helps with farming a little bit. Just makes him so much stronger in team fights. I mean, it makes the mini stun duration go up. Does it actually have a mini stun at all? It says it mini stuns, it doesn't say the duration. I'm guessing it's usually 0.1, it goes up to 0.5.
Yes, I would assume so.
And then also it becomes the AoE is ridiculous. 900 AoE. I mean, come on.
Tower is under attack.
That's basically the entire team fight. Whoa, look how much damage Baden's taking. We're going on Juju again. We've got the long silence. Are we going to find the kill on him? It's about to run out. Going to pop the Lich Ult for good measure. I think that was the correct call. And he dies again. After not having died at all.
Both sides for 15 minutes.
Yeah, it is. Slark throwing as usual. Just basic Slark things. Look at Draken. He is hiding. He's got max rank Fatal Bonds. He's ready for a fight. He's in the trees. They don't know he's there. Out come the Power Rangers TP. We're ready to go. Out comes the Golem. We've got the Fatal Bombs. We've got the Golem. Just missed the stun. Actually, only get terrorized on 1-2. The Radiant managing to run away. And I think V-Man, he's popped the ult. He's looking for a TP out. He's got the Guardian Grooves coming up in 1 second. And he's going to take his team out. No, cancels it. He decides, wait a second. We're actually okay. I've got the Guardian Grooves. Is he going to get it on Tim? He doesn't get it on Tim. Tim is too far away. And Jabemo, he's got his ult up, so he's ready to do a lot of damage. Oh, he's actually going to die. So much damage coming out from the Exorcism. He's still got duration left. Light Strike Array hit from Midnight is not going to be enough. And now the Exorcism has ended. Nice use of Yules. That's Yules from Jabemo into the Pit of Malice. There is an upheaval there, but it's not going to be enough. I think, Draken, you're going to have to cancel that and start running. Oh dear, that was a big turnaround from the Radiant. Even after they got a nice Fatal Bonds Golem start. And remember, the Radiant are losing this game. So that's a really nice fight for them.
Meanwhile, Ross is farming.
Ross is farming. I mean, it's space created for Ross. So yeah, Ross getting his farm on.
Although Juju was also doing the same.
True, but I think Phantom Lance has got the late game edge, so Ross is happy whenever he can get some farm. I mean, he's quite low level still, level 9 when there's a level 15 Dark Willow, but they did bring him down. That's the first death on Ollie. 600 gold goes to Jabemo for that kill.
Bot lane?
Bot lane, having a look.
There's a haste on the Death Prophet.
Juju, they don't know he's
They
there.
just missed him.
Oh no, he's in Shadow Amulet.
You can see him.
Can they?
Yeah.
Oh no, right. Can he run? He hasn't got Pounce yet. Okay, he's going to pop Shadow Dance.
What?
Pounce. Do they have any way to follow him? They're chasing him. Shadow Amulet again. Nice Light Strike Array. And he actually gets out. Oh dear.
5 heroes and you still can't catch him.
There's a bit of flavour chat going on in my Twitch that I haven't got to catch up on. Care package with Christmas cookies. Nice. Oh yeah, Max is our cookie expert. As Karen says, he made a tier list of cookies. Oh dear. Midnight, you're a little bit caught out of position and you're going to go down.
Is that the puppy coffee pasta that's been changed there?
Oh yeah, it was. Don't use that on me. I'm not that evil. I'm also not as intelligent as Puppy. I wish. Miles, he's popped his ult. He finds the courier. And he can just easily fly around as he pleases. He's almost got the Ag. 600 gold to go. Just under. Ollie farming with his Meteor Hammer. I don't know about the Shivas. What do you think? Not Scythe?
It's good against Abaddon and Death Prophet.
Oh, healing. Yes, of course. Anti-healing. Yep.
And somewhat for Underlord for the passive healing he gets.
Well, you're a resident heal expert, so you seem to play only healing heroes. You've played Abaddon, you've played Wisp recently.
There's too many healing items in the game now.
Holy Locket.
Or rather, anti-healing. Because you've got Skadi, Shivas, and Vessel now. There's so much.
Skadi is the best one, I think.
Skadi's the best, but it's also probably the most tedious to use, because you need to be sort of on top of them.
Yeah, it's the only one that pierces BKB, though.
Does Shiva's aura not?
No.
Like, it's not on the active, it's passive.
The aura doesn't go through BKB.
Oh, okay.
I guess it applies to all the illusions, though. I don't think the Dire want to be passive this game. I think they want to push their lead because they've got Dark Willow. I guess Dark Willow can do well late game. Ollie's done some fantastic plays with Aghanims and 110 attack speed talent. I like your little star emotes, Charlie. Yeah, who doesn't like cinnamon, let's be honest though. Evil people.
What, on its own or as a topping?
Just with something. No one just picks up a jar of cinnamon and is like, I'll just use that. I didn't realize. Oh, Ollie with the big plays getting out. I didn't know that midway through Meteor Hammer you can pop Shadow Realm. So Shadow Realm you can use while channeling. That's
yeah, you can use it while TPing, and it's a bit like Limitate.
That's amazing. And then Ollie managed to blink out as well. Really big plays from him.
I think there's a few spells that are like that. I can't think of any off the top of my head though. You can.
Shadowblade.
Yeah, some items you can. I'm trying to think of hero things that you can. I don't know if you can with a bad ult. I feel like you might be able to.
That ult's pretty cool. Oh, they're going on V-Man. He is definitely going to die now. He gets hit by the Laguna Blade. And Juju will be happy to get 1 permanent agi. He's got the Silver Edge. Again, I'm not a fan of Silver Edge first item. Is it very good against the Radiant? I can't see it being. Oh, look. He finds the stun. And Miles, he is going to delete Ross. Or is he? It's a bit of a fight. He's got a very long silence. It's 6 seconds. But now Ross can doppelgang. But he still finds him. He's got Aghanims. He doesn't even need to hit the right one. So Miles just solos Ross. I think Nightstalk was a really clever pick.
I guess you can disable Underlord's passive and Abaddon's ult passively.
I just feel like it's not worth it. Oh yeah, GG.
No, I think you build it eventually anyway. I just don't know about first item.
You know Miles is 5-0-0. He's been playing his own game. Basically. Just doing what he wants. He's got the most farm in here. He's got 33 denies. There's a bit of a fight going on here. Bad ult's already been used. GG, he's fairly low, but he does have Shadow Dance. I think he's going to be fine. Have a look in this bot lane. What's going on? Meteor Hammer from Ollie. What I hear Exorcism. Where is it though? Oh, it's down here. Jabate he's going in. Chasing Midnight, but there's the Glimmer Cape. Now he's chasing Drek. He's only finding the supports. I mean, they're very split. Jabate does find the kill. He is dominating now. Juju takes quite a little bit of damage. He's going to have to go back. Good defense by the Radiant. They lose Drekken and they have to go back.
Maybe they need an Atos or something on Underlord. I feel like they're struggling to catch people.
Oh, they found the Yules onto Juju. Do they have the damage to kill him? They don't get him with the silence. So he's actually going to get out. Jabate was just a little bit too early with it. Terrorize only gets 1, but Ollie does find the blink. So they will disengage.
Do Exorcism Ghosts not target you if you're in Shadow Realm?
That's a good point. I don't know if they can.
Because do they damage you if they just pass through you, or is it just when they actually decide to attack you? That's weird.
It's a good question. I don't actually know the answer to that one. I'm not sure. I feel like it'd be nice if they couldn't get you at all. But then they don't really need to target anything. They kind of just do their own thing. Oh, Ross is going in on Midnight. Wow, very aggressive play. And Midnight, he doesn't have a Glimmer Cape. He's only got an Ether Lens, so he will go down. Miles pops his ult. Miles is like, yeah, well, I'm going to take out Ross. But we've got the Frost Shield. No, we got the Sinister Gaze. He's going to have to back. Can he get out, though? He's been used. Now in Spirit Malice. There are 5 Radiant heroes here. Yes, Drekken gets the 5-man ult, but is that going to do much? They kill the column instantly.
That was so fast.
I mean, that's the power of illusions. Ross is going in. He's finding his element. Got to be careful. He's taking a lot of damage. He actually just goes down. But the huge lit shot from Tim. Ollie does stop it with the Shadow Realm. But I think he's going to go down now. Yes, he does.
Well, chat, there's your obligatory exclamation mark Ross at 25 minutes.
That's not too... yes, it is. But actually, it's not too bad. Because once again, Ross died. But he got 3 kills from it.
He did.
Which is worth. So,
do you know if the Warlock Golem has mana? Because if it did...
It doesn't have any spells, does it?
It doesn't, but some creeps don't have spells and they have mana. Like the range creeps have mana.
Yeah, it's a really good point. I don't know. Does it have mana?
Because if it does...
It means no.
No, okay. Because if it does, it means Phantom Lancer kills it a lot quicker.
And Anti-Mage, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he killed it so fast because he doesn't have a lot of armor and, you know, Phantom Lancer does a lot of damage when hitting the same target.
It was a valiant effort.
He's still not that farmed on Ross, though.
I would just consider a Crimson Guard on Dire.
Yes, you should. You definitely should have Crimson Guard against Phantom Lancer.
It was against Death Roll.
Oh no,
well, right?
We got the silence onto Juju, but we do not have enough to kill him. We use him. Pit of Malice? No, don't have Pit of Malice. Juju's going to get away. Ross finds a kill. He finds another kill on Midnight.
No, I think Crimson Guard also affects Death Prophet Ghost, right?
Oh, not sure about that. I have to look that up. Debate Mode's pop the Exorcism. Oh, we've got the root onto Slark. But this is a lot of damage. Ollie's going to find the fear. They're trying to use the TP up, but they need to kill Underlord quickly. Yes, they're going to bring him down. I think Tim's going to fall quickly too. Debate Mail's still running around. He thinks he might go in, but he takes so much damage. He heals himself to keep himself alive. But there's no way he escapes this, and he is going to go down. They really... Oh no! Tim thought he could get out, but you can't escape from the nighttime presence of the Night Stalker. Double kill for Miles.
That was a weird fight. I don't know if you saw what happened with the fear there, but he feared the Underlord and the Death Prophet, and the Death Prophet ran miles away because he didn't get caught in the Bramble Maze.
And he's a fast hero with Exorcism up.
And he's fast, yeah.
I think you go even faster when feared, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know what the like. Is it like a multiplier?
I think it used to be 15% speed, but I can't remember. I think Terrify does generally make you move faster, just to like balance the skill.
I think it does. I just don't know how much.
Okay. Well, I mean, Radiant were actually starting to have a little bit of a comeback, but that set them back a bit. Midnight, he's taking a lot of damage. Midnight going to go down again. No, he doesn't. 33 HP. And Ollie, he just goes straight in with the Shivas, doing a lot of damage, but there is a full creep wave here. Can he kill the creep in time that being TP to? No, he can't. So Jabate Mail turns up. The AoE Void, look how much it's doing. Completely paralyzes the entire Radiant team.
Couldn't have been an absolute mad lad there. Sees the Underlord getting got on and decides to miscoil the Dark Willow instead.
He wants the damage. Reckon does have Golem. Ross is thinking about going in. Oh, he aggressively doppelgangs. That's a bit scary. Now we've got a Terrify on him. Oh no, this is not looking good for Ross. And Drekken, he's going to drop the Golem on top. Does he even need to? He's really holding it. They get the kill with Laguna Blade. Yeah, we still got the Golem. Radiant, what are you doing? You need to back. Get out of there. Get the hell out. Yes, you've got mana boots. I mean, arcane boots. Oh, now you're Liege Underlord. You're going to go down. Miles taking a bit of damage, but I don't think they're going to be able to bring him down. He is still going in aggressively. Gets hit by the Cryptstorm, but he's going to be fine. Bedlam on top of Jabate Mail. And that's going to be nearly a full team wipe. Badness is running away. Drekken decided he didn't even need to pop the Golem. I mean, I think I would have just thrown it, but he was right to keep it. Now he's got it for the push. Got it for Roche.
You need to use Miscoil on your teammates.
Yeah, he thinks it's a nuke, maybe.
I mean, it is, but not when your team's dying. Yeah.
I agree. I wonder if it's ever worth popping Golem just to push.
I don't think it pushes that hard.
The ghosts go through block, confirmed, by the way. So you can't block the ghosts. But you can block Phantom Lance's illusion still.
Okay.
They get a tier 3 tower, but they don't get anything after that. Maybe they should go Roche? Not sure. Look at the net worth. Miles is still on top, playing Night Stalker. He's played this hero so well.
I didn't realize it was a 15,000 gold lead. Damn.
Yeah, it's been increasing, but look at that recent fight. It's really gone down now for the Dire, like quite steep. Paladin Sword for Slark. He's got the Eye of Skadi as well. He is pretty strong. We have the Manta now on Ross. So the farming's going to increase a little bit. He's going for Basher, which I think is the right call. Finds himself a Titan Sliver. Very nice item.
Yeah, they've got Skadi and Shivas now on Dire.
Do they? Oh, that is good against the Radiant.
Yeah, Ollie's got the Shivas.
Shivas is nice because the aura is massive. 1200 range. So it's a blink dagger in all directions. Oh, there's a bit of a fight here. Trying to get a kill on V-Man. But V-Man is relatively tanky. Yeah, he's pretty durable. He's going to be fine. Never mind. Miles has gone in with BKB under the tower. And he just deletes Tim. He doesn't care. Just flies out. He's like, yeah, thanks for the kill. See ya, I'm out. AoE Void to slow everyone down. Jabate Mail has committed his ultimate, so he won't have that up for the next engagement. Ross is just trying to get farm in the top lane. Oh dear. But then they're not getting any objectives from that, are they? So I guess that's okay.
Ollie's got some 5-head plays here. He's got the boots in his backpack because he's got the slide low, so he doesn't need them.
Yeah, it makes sense. Ollie knowing how Spider Legs works. Impressive. And now Jabate Mail has no ult left. He did go for Ag's next item. I'm not sure about the Boots of Travel. Like, Boots of Travel is nice to have because move speed is really good on Death Prophet. But I feel like if you're not really that farmed, maybe you want to put your net worth into phase boots so you get more armor and go for something else.
Telescope for Radiant. Tim will probably take that.
Nice item. I mean, Telescope's one of the greatest items to have on your team. Because pretty much everyone's going to benefit from it in some way.
There's no one on Radiant on that Titan Slower.
I thought Ross would take it. He's got Orb of Destruction. He's going on to Juju. Juju's running out of mana. But we've got the stun onto Ross. Ross is low. Manta, doppelganger. He's on 7 health. Please say he gets away. Oh no, he's so low. He is actually going to escape. The Dragon Slave's not going to find him. Ross, you are lucky, my friend, to get out of that one. Oh my god, 7 health. Oof.
I think they're going for Roshan on Dire now.
Well, they might as well. They've sent Ross back to base. So it's time to go Rosh. 16k gold net lead. And it's just going to get more. I think Aegis goes on to Slark, pretty obviously.
Radiant, your telescope, it's in the stash.
Oh, they're actually smoking for it. But do they have time?
They're under a ward though.
It's gone. Oh, Ollie takes the Aegis. Interesting. So that means Ollie can just blink straight in. I think he's going to do the same. Goes him. Oh, but out comes the Lich ult. It's doing a lot of damage. Lots of bounces. But Miles in BKB, he doesn't really care about it. Juju does pop his ult. He's got to be careful. Miles, he's found one kill already. There's the second kill. V-Man's gone. And now Jabate, I don't think you're going to escape. The next Void's coming up in a second. It's going to be a very big slow. There it is. Now you've got the AoE silence as well. Jabate will go down. It is two people left. 3 already dead on the Radiant. And I think there's going to be more. Terrify. And I think Ross is just committed. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go down. Kinder Surprise. He does pop borrowed times. He is the last person remaining. He could have tried to. It's too late. They pop the glyph. Does quite a lot of damage. But Kinder Surprise is going to go down. He's tanking quite a lot. But it doesn't matter. And there is the full team wipe. Let's see how much of that fight we can replay. It's been quite a long fight, so I don't know how much we'll see if we go back in time, but here we go.
Ollie's actually not building an extra tool this game.
I mean, at this point, it's already a slaughter. Miles is chasing everyone down. There isn't a lot to see. In fact, let's go back to the actual game because Ollie's just found another kill. No, not quite. Didn't get to over the Glimmer Cape. Maybe Ollie should just die. Full HP and mana, he'd be happy with that. Interesting. Ollie went for Bramble Maze cooldown talent instead of 50 damage. That's quite unlike Ollie. Because he's not even going for Ags, that's why. He's going Ottering Core build.
He wants the spells this game, right?
He does, Juju. You've got to be careful. You don't have the Aegis. I hear Exorcism used. There's a TP. Running in.
And then what?
Nice Yules. The Yules to keep
he doesn't have a BKB.
Back. Midnight use Yules. Oh, they just catch Midnight on the edge. But Draken, he's got the great upheaval. Now you're not going anywhere, V-Man. He defends his team. And so, yeah, I mean, Exorcism's been used. They've already taken the tier 3. They took the racks.
Warlock has an Aghanim's now.
Let's pick up the pace.
He's going to be happy with that. That increases the stun from 1 second to 1.4. 2 golems do more damage than 1 by about, I think, overall 50% more damage.
It's so weird that it like gives you an extra golem but gives them less health.
And damage.
Yeah.
But then it's balanced out. I think it's still 50% more damage and it's 40%
Yeah.
longer stun duration. So it's still a very strong Aghanims. And then it's weird because you get a full golem when you die. It's not the half one. Yeah, I think Ollie's Ollie just pops PKB. He's still got Aegis and there's no way you're doing enough damage. And there's Glimmer Cape anyway. Ollie's just going to have to try and get out. He could have TP'd while he was in BKB. They have no way to cancel it. But for some reason he didn't TP. Now he's going to blink and TP.
TP now?
But I feel like he could have just TP'd immediately in the BKB.
Unlord had Pit there.
Yes, we didn't quite find it. I'm not sure. Oh, it does cancel TP because it's a root.
Yeah. And
wow.
Radiant are losing their bottom racks.
They are, because Juju's just like, well, sup, I'm going to take your racks.
He also now has a 10-second BKB, so...
Oh, no. He's sitting in the faster wave. That's how little he cares. Draken puts out the upheaval again. He's very good with the zoning upheavals, using them all game. We've got Assault Cuirass up on Miles. Assault Cuirass and Vlad's. Juju's happy with all those 3 auras. We've got the Yours. Yours into the Light Strike rate. Actually, mistimes it a little bit, but never mind. There's still going to be an easy kill. And now we are chasing Kinder Surprise, trying to get borrowed time. He's going to be okay.
Radiant still refusing to use their tier 3 neutrals.
Are they? Oh dear. I think this game is looking pretty over at this point. They're going for the win, yeah. I mean, Miles still has his ultimate. He can pop that. Gives him 150 attack damage, which is a lot of attack damage.
Warlock's dead.
Oh wow. Ross actually found a kill. But Ross is very low. I think he's going to go down. I think he might have just given up, to be honest. Which is fair, because there's not a lot left of this game. Jabate gets deleted by Miles. Does buyback. Kinder Surprise is going to go down. There's no buyback there. Jabate immediately pops his ult. And that's going to be GG. Called by Tim. And the game is over. 37 kills on the Dire. Brutal, brutal game. I think my MVP of that has to be the person we got on cam right now. It's got to be Miles. He just played it so well on that Nightstalk. He was terrifying all game long. He was top farm. He was killing the Phantom Lancer solo. Just incredible plays from that Nightstalk. I think he ends up the game even top net worth. 14-1-8. That's what happens when he has a good game. Is he top hero damage? Of course he is. He's top everything, let's be honest. Only not top hero, top building damage.
top damage taken goes to V-Man.
Top damage taken, true. Very useful stat. I think the Radiant Draft could have worked, but the Dive Draft was a little bit more aggressive. The Radiant Draft was quite passive, you know, the Abaddon, Lich, Underlord didn't quite have that engagement.
Even if it's not a great hero at the moment, I think if you're planning to pick Abaddon Underlord, you should probably expect a Slark to be picked.
Yes, because any slow healing sustain based lineup doesn't go well into a Slark, because Slark's just going to build up so much free agility and then you're dead.
They just couldn't kill him because they already have like a silence on debate mail, and then that's like it, unless they get Sinister Gaze off.
And a root from V-Man.
A root.
Yeah,
yes.
You're right. The Slark doesn't have many problems against their team. He can also get rid of roots very easily, which he did. Just, I'm in Pit of Malice, goodbye. Dispel it. I think it's a lack of crowd control really got them. Like Underlord, Lich, and Abaddon, not a lot of stuns there. Sinister Gaze is pretty much it. That was their only stun, their only hard stun the whole team, Sinister Gaze.
Yeah.
So
I think maybe like swap out one of the heroes on Radiant for something like a Snapfire or something like that, and you might be in a bit of a better situation. Because then you have a bit more damage and a bit more disable.
You do, yeah. Their team fight was a bit lacking. I feel like that's the problem when you pick Underlord, where then your supports also don't have much CC. Maybe like a Lion, just so you can get those stuns on the Willow. You can stun her while she's ulting on Dark Willow. You can stun the Slark, lots of crowd control for him. You got the burst. But I feel Abaddon was a little bit too passive, and it was picked quite early.
Yeah.